Erica here. Today I'm here with what I hope is a really quick discussion video because I don't have much to discuss so much as I have questions for you and I would like to get a discussion going about this topic. I wanted to talk about regional literature. Very oftentimes, very commonly, literature is defined by the region from whence the author comes. So we have North American literature, Latin American literature, Western European, Eastern European, etc., etc. And I wanted to talk about why that is and whether that is a good thing or a bad thing. It's not black and white, of course, but I wanted to chat about it a bit. So, per Google, regional literature or local color is defined as fiction and poetry that focuses on the characters, dialect, customs, topography, and other features particular to a specific region. For a work of fiction or poetry to be considered part of a regional canon, as I will call it for now, there is oftentimes a focus on similarities in 5 different elements of the story. Those elements are character, setting, narrator, plot, and themes. So basically what makes up a story. So now I have a lot of questions. Is it fair to group books regionally? Is this the kind of thing that could be harmful and that could suppress kind of created voices who have different stories to tell, where people from one region feel like they have to tell the story of their region? Or is it beneficial in that when we have a lot of literature coming out from one region that's similar, then the struggles of people in that region, the differences in culture and day-to-day life can be more widely recognized and understood by outsiders? Is that a thing? Next question is, why do we feel the need to qualify literature by the region that it's coming out of? Why is that a thing? I find that many regions of the world are very culturally diverse. Like, you can't say North American literature. North America is comprised of parts of the Caribbean, Mexico, the US, and Canada. Very diverse regions with very different histories. There are different languages being spoken, and even within those regions, so within even a single country, that can be further broken down into regions. Myself and my neighbor have not had the same experiences growing up in the United States. Maybe we've had some similar experiences. We speak the same language. We're surrounded by the same cultural influences, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we have the same feelings or need to write about the same things. So that makes sense. So do we group literature this way just for convenience's sake? Do we find it easier to talk about literature that way and kind of shy away from the fact that we're placing these expectations on regional literature? Is it fair to expect all of the literature from one region to be similar in their themes, characters, plot, and like narrative structure? That seems a little bizarre to me. And then what do we do with authors who were born in one country but have spent most of their life in another? I feel like there's like pressure on authors such as Isabel Allende, who's lived in the US for a very, very long time, to still reflect so many cultural values from Argentina. And did she set herself up for those expectations by writing about Argentina, or was she influenced so heavily from outside that she feels pressured to write about Argentina? I don't know, because Isabel Allende will never answer me. This is just an example. But in general, authors who have immigrated from one region of the world to another, how can we expect that to come into play with their writing? These questions don't make any sense to me. I'm having a really hard time with it. Let's talk in the comments. I'll see you all next time. Bye!